got that? One scene.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely inconvenience.
What's going on, everybody, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode. I know we're a few minutes early because it says the countdown, but guess what? We could not wait because we cannot wait to watch Road to Peacemaker Season 2 is finally here. But as always, joined with us is the most fantastic black man we know, Blacktastic Media. What's going on?
Not much, man. It's Friday. The weekend is here. Hanging out with the homies. I'm ready for some action, some laughter, some nudity.
Waiting for some orgy.
I love James Gunn, man. I love James Gunn. What can I say?
Yeah. Just as much as I like Pedro Pascal as Batman.
Okay.
Next up is a guy who said he will start a letter writing campaign at Warner Brothers if Pedro Pascal does as Batman. Matt White, how you doing?
Yeah, well, one of these days that joke is running so thin, Jake. But anyway, I'm so fucking excited for season 2. I have not watched this episode. I was tempted to watch it last night, but I was like, no, I got to hold off for the watch party and go in some fresh. There were a few shots that got a little spoiled, but I managed to try not to watch the full context. But they even said that you cannot skip the recap because there are going to be a lot of altered changes that they're going to retcon from the last season. So we got to follow the recap of this episode. So I'm really excited.
Yeah. And last up is a guy, last but certainly not least, is a guy who literally cannot wait to see this. Brian Cam, how you doing?
Doing good. Peacemaker Season 1 was awesome. I didn't expect much from it, and I was blown away by it. And I'm looking at Superman about to break the chains right now, so I'm chomping at the bit.
Why doesn't James Gunn do like the DC originals? Why does he put every hero in front
Well,
of him?
because he said it doesn't have the money for it. It's cheaper.
Yeah, well, can't argue with that.
I could have swore I thought the show was shot in Canada, but it turns out no, it's Georgia.
Okay.
There were episodes that were shot in Canada.
I mean, most things are shot in Canada nowadays, so it's kind of...
Oh, previously on the DCU. This is basically a James Gunn addressing the canon for this DCU timeline.
I respect that. I mean, there's been a lot of shakeups, so you might as well just set the status quo again.
Basically saying all of season 1, with the exception of 2 things, are not canon.
Yeah. Batmite in the Justice League.
I love that when
he used the fucking torpedo with the fucking grenade.
Peace, motherfuckers.
Kind of overkill.
I still like him throwing a lot of freaking missiles. That's the craziest thing. I'm like, that's so crazy.
I love this scene where he's confronting his dad.
Ryan, whenever he gets shot, the dad gets shot. Ryan goes, "Oh, you racist piece of shit."
Well,
Ryan was like, yes.
It's this here where it's like the ecstasy of the racist getting shot, but then the agony of like, oh, that's Chris's dad, and I like Chris, and I hate to see him in pain. So it's like this, like, like you're so high, and then you immediately crash.
Yeah, as soon as you find out, like, well,
okay, here's the part here.
The Justice.
He says the Justice Game. They dubbed it over the dialogue. They did not address the Green Lantern part. They did not address that. I don't remember them saying that.
Yeah, that was in a deleted scene that Warner Bros. Made them cut. But...
So they brought that. They put that back in. There's the Justice Game.
Oh,
there's Superman, Mr. Terrific, Guy Garner. Yes, they even brought Supergirl in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
But James Gunn did confirm that Supergirl and Superman do not work with the Justice Game. They just team up with them every now and then.
Yeah.
But they're not a part of the team. But it would have been cool if he actually gone back to that last episode and just replaced the scene and just make it more of the canon. And that way it avoids the confusion for anyone who has not seen the show. Oh, eagerly.
At least he's not living in that piece of shit trailer anymore.
He's living in his dad's house.
Yeah, I know. I was like, at least he got something out of that racist piece of shit.
Yeah. It's an upgrade.
What you don't get on the swing, you get on the roundabout, as Tom Hiddleston once said.
Damn. You memorized those quotes.
We are, but we can't wait. We're going to watch it week after week because,
you
know, we just got to see what happens, what Peacemaker does. Which, you know, it's weird. all the critics, like the big critics, they got the first 5 episodes already.
Yep.
And I was like, really?
There's this fucking creature. There's that from the Red Band trailer.
Creature
looking bitch. He just comes by and incinerates that big creature rat.
I mean,
incinerator.
And he's in his underwear again. Like
he's back in his tidy whities.
Like this is the 3rd time he's in his tidy whities.
That's his thing.
I'm currently watching this in my underwear as well.
Okay. No shame.
Nobody blames you. You should be watching it with a Peacemaker helmet on and your underwear going.
Well, this is not the live-action Monsters Inc. I was expecting.
You're right. You're
fucking
right.
I did not think about it.
That's right.
Jesus Christ, Ryan.
This looks so similar. I'm like, this looks very
similar.
Wazowski, you didn't file your paperwork last
You didn't
night.
file your paperwork, Wazowski.
Wazowski, always watching.
Always watching.
I can't believe after watching that show, I did not realize that for that whole dimensional doorway that felt like a little bit of a Monsters Inc.
Like James Gunn just watched Monsters Inc. and says, I got this, guys.
I got my beer.
Like, is that fucking Monsters Inc.? I would laugh so hard if they mentioned it in this series. Like, I opened a door into another universe, like Monsters Inc. No, not like Monsters Inc. That sounds like Monsters Inc., bro.
Oh, he's got the key.
Yep.
The top trio. Oh, there's Augie. He's like, oh shit. Here's the dance intro, the new one. I've listened to this song many times and it slaps.
You gotta learn all that choreography.
Rude, the hip swivel. Is that Tim Meadows that I just saw?
That's Tim Meadows. He is the head of Argus in this show. I like how
this song. I fucking love this song. The song
it's
slaps,
so great,
bro.
It's a great song.
They performed it at Comic-Con when he announced that that's the song for the intro.
I don't like that outfit that she's wearing, the orange outfit with the skirt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because she's from another dimension where she's a different person. It actually is that her and Peacemaker are a couple. That was in the trailer.
Look at Rick Flag Sr. He's cracking up.
I mean, imagine like, okay, now y'all gotta like.
You see that those two were hardcore and Peacemaker are out close to each other. That there's going to be a love interest exploring the love story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
You got to lay on top of John Cena, dogpile on it like this, and
so they changed the color of the neon of that yellow-orange neon title.
I like it.
Yeah, I love the dance intro. It's so good.
You said all of this was shot in Georgia?
Yeah.
So now this is like 6 months later after the events of Superman, I think, that this is supposed to be.
I swear, this neighborhood looks like one I would like ride my bike through.
Jesus Christ, Ryan.
This looks like somewhere you would see like cops patrol, and it looks like, okay, 6 people died here.
Like
6 months later, 6 people died in this neighborhood.
Like the Black Phone 2 would take place here.
I was literally just about to say the Black Phone.
He would ride the bike, and Ryan would get captured by Ethan Hawke.
I love his helmet from his Peacemaker helmet. The way, especially the blue, you have the blue and yellow. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it feels like they upgraded it, in season 1, because they're like, okay, he no longer just wears the all.
Yeah,
silver.
you see the color stripes on his helmet near the dub in the middle.
She's having a big year.
Yeah,
Minecraft and now this.
Also, James Gunn's having a great year. I mean, Superman just made crossed 600 million today, and then on top of that, Peacemaker comes out, and Peacemaker's getting great reception. I mean, really good for him,
It only got great reception for the first 5 episodes. They haven't even reviewed the last 3 because they're trying to avoid spoilers.
If I'm a betting man, I would bet the Gun's not going to jam.
Yeah.
Also, I love the running gag. Like season 1, they do it in an old video store, and this time they're doing it in an old toy store. Next season, they're going to do it in like a Pure One Imports or something,
or an arcade store.
Oh well, yeah, the Playmate of the Month.
This is literally the scene where he tries to recruit himself to the Justice Gang, but they do the recruitment in a fucking toy store, in a shithole abandoned toy store.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, why do that? Oh, hello, Sean Gunn.
Yeah, that's Maxwell Lord. He's the Lord Tech he is the owner of the Justice Gang.
I wonder how they got Sean Gunn. I mean, that was a huge get.
James Gunn must have had to flex all his connections in order to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Indecisive. He's like, I just.
They thought the mic was turned off, but the microphone's a piece of shit.
Where's the money at behind this recruiting process? And a band
Supposed to be a billionaire.
Busted mic.
This billionaire is a cheap ass.
A metal
billionaire,
chair.
he's a cheap ass
Fold-out
motherfucker.
chair.
He's a fucking cheapskate.
For a billionaire, he's a cheap ass motherfucker.
I guess that James Gunn couldn't afford a nice place.
I think that's part of the joke, though. Like, it's a cheap.
Yeah.
Either Maxwell or the cheap motherfucker.
I mean, that's kind of reminded me of Deadpool when Deadpool got meta. It's like this. I wonder why there's only 2 people in this mansion because the studio can afford another X-Men.
I mean, is he really a superhero? I mean, like literally, he just
is there some color in Peacemaker's helmet? Like there's like
Yeah.
a little bit of blue.
Yeah, there's a blue stripe. There's a blue
there's
stripe on the middle.
Yellow where the dove is.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You can see it.
He thinks the microphone's off and you can hear the static and sound of that microphone. A piece of shit.
Radio Shack, baby.
Nice. That was a good one. I like that. This definitely reminded me of Deadpool and Wolverine when Deadpool tries to recruit himself in the MCU with the Avengers.
Only they actually Happy was taking him seriously, unlike these people who are just like, we don't give a fuck about this guy.
Chris, just leave. Like it's clear they don't want you, so just leave.
They're like, wait, what?
He doesn't realize that he'd still hear you talking about your butts.
He's like, oh,
Apparently, he didn't fucking do the mic test.
yes.
Should have been that Verizon dude commercial. Can you hear me now?
You know, ironic for a guy that runs a tech company, he doesn't know how to run a literal switch that goes on and off.
He just dips
There you-
out.
There you go. You needed to leave.
What? To the rabbit woman's camel
Was it-
toe.
It's camel toe. He's like, "Fuck you."
I'm like, oh my. Oh, maybe you shouldn't have said, oh, look at that camel toe. It's a
He's like, "Wait a minute, his skill sucking dick."
He just told on himself.
In the boys, that would be a real superpower.
No shit. It would.
I do wish they would have put 2 episodes. I think that would have been cool, but I understand.
Yeah.
They want to, he said, James Gunn said he wants to do week to week. That way people can talk about it.
What?
She's been diagnosed of toxic masculinity.
Full sense, my guy.
Gina, look like she can whoop your ass.
Yeah. Probably should.
Called him a cunt.
Probably should with a little comment like that.
Cut means friend.
I mean, look.
Yeah,
honestly,
just,
they dropped that shit. They dropped that shit casually in England.
I mean, I didn't even know
Just
women can
ask-
have toxic masculinity. I don't know if that was actually a thing.
Just ask Will Ospreay. He'll fill you in.
So the NSA basically won't let her. Which, yeah, I'm sure Waller did pull some strings and say, "Don't hire her."
Probably.
Yeah, but
Makes sense.
yet, she didn't even rat her out. It was literally her daughter that ratted her out.
Yep. She's intense.
Maybe the doctor's right. Maybe she does have toxic masculinity.
You can apply for the police department. I mean, there's other jobs she can.
It seems to me that it's the story revolves around Hardcore and Peacemaker. They're both trying to find a purpose. He's trying to get himself recruited to the Justice Gang, and she's trying to recruit herself in the NSA, and they're both getting rejected.
I understand
My
she
hand
wants to
hurts-
have a
my
high
hand
clearance
hurts for
job.
you.
Has she
Hardcore.
thought about? I understand, like the police department is like.
It seems like she got blacklisted because Argus got exposed at the Task Force X, and she's unable to find a job. 30 Seconds to Mars.
That is
Not-
there is more to that joke. If you
She ain't got no money.
if you know the joke, if you know the context of James Gunn and Jared Leto, you know that
Like,
thing talks
seems like her rent is due. She's having money problems.
Let's just say I would hate to be Disney when Tron Ares comes around. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, it seems like this is on purpose for the story for both of them. They both don't have a purpose anymore, and they're getting rejected.
She's a piece of work, bro.
Toxic masculinity.
You might as well just join the A-team at this point.
If they exist.
I mean,
Cena's already
There is,
halfway
well,
there.
there is
That-
Scooby Doo. You can always join the Scooby Doo gang. But James gotta say he's not holding out that possibility for it being canon, even though it's not canon.
Please make another one, please. One day.
I mean, James Gunn literally has enough power. He can go into David Zaslav's office and says, Scooby-Doo 3 is shooting tomorrow.
Have Batman crossover with Scooby Doo, kind of like they did in the fucking animated movie they did.
I was going to say, there's precedent.
They literally did.
Piece of work, man.
There's a product placement, Bud Light, brought to you by Bud Light.
For, more
Snorting
like a...
cocaine.
For like a snowy day.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Here's the
Bush
orgy.
and everything. You see dongs and bush and everything.
Bucket nakeds.
Yeah.
I honestly, the smell in that room would be like just ungodly.
Lots of dicks.
I heard that they said one
Dicks
of
and
the
the
guys,
JJs.
I heard that they said one of the guys that's dancing, the dancing penis guy, James Gunn said was in Superman. And then James Gunn said the guy at the orgy looks familiar. And they said that guy was in Superman. So that means a Luthor Corp employee was at a Peacemaker orgy.
Wow.
He's just watching the orgy as he's getting fucked up.
So Matt, this is you
This is
remember
a long scene.
Matt, do you remember in Breaking Bad when Jesse had that like
Yeah. Shit, yes, that's yeah. When Jesse just fucking blows steam as he's getting drunk, inviting everybody over.
The
and blowing
guy
up
just
steam.
jerking off in the background. I'm like, dude, you're at an orgy.
This is literally like the fucking Boys episode of Hero-gasm when everybody's fucking into the house and like Hero-gasm.
I would say
Really,
this
the only-
episode does it more. You see more in this episode than you do in the Boys.
Yeah, but
The
they do a
only
lot more
person-
crazy, kinky shit with their superpowers in that Boy far more than this one.
The
I
only
would
person
I'm
with
just like-
clothes on in this house is Peacemaker.
Imagine
the
this
only
guy
one with
watching-
clothes on.
Imagine the camera guy is just like. There's a lot of boobs. There's a lot of vaginas. There's a lot of penises in the scene.
There's a lot of dicks and
I don't know
vaginas.
how we're gonna get a rating on this, James. It's gonna be like X-rated.
This dude's hilarious.
Well, he was in Belle Reeve when he was doing that with the Task Force M monsters and Creature Commandos.
I'm like Rain Man without.
Rayman with not the best comparison.
I mean, he's not far off from being Rain Man, but just not with without the intelligent part.
Yeah, you're right.
Economist
He's only great with numbers.
He pulled up a BuzzFeed list to do
Rain
this.
Man was a mentally challenged guy who's good with numbers. And you're not good, and you're trying to say you're a mentally challenged guy that's good without knowledge.
Well, Vigilante is still a busboy.
He's a
Because
wedding
he's so
crasher.
unfucking invited.
I'd be funny if he showed up in the vigilante costume, just sat there and watched. He won't fire him probably because he wants to make Adrian's life a living hell. You know how you have that one boss that won't fire you because they want to make your life hell.
That's true.
They're like, if I fire you, I can't bully you.
At least Economos has the job. He still is working in
He's the only one that's actually successful.
Because
And I say that-
when you last saw him, he was in Creature Commandos. He was still
Successful.
working with Waller and Rick Flag Sr.
Yeah.
emphasis on successful.
But Hardcore and Peacemaker, fuck them. They brought the fucking news anchor back from Superman.
Yeah, Michael Ian Black.
The talk show host, whatever he is.
Which you know
Frank
how he
Grillo.
got the job in Superman? He just tweeted James Gunn, said, "Can I be in Superman?" And then James Gunn's like, "Sure."
Frank Grillo crossed the line from Marvel to DC with Gunn.
Well, he can get away with his character's dead in the Marvel universe.
And also,
still.
he is a wild guy in real life. If you listen to him in the Peacemaker podcast, it's so bizarre because he is the complete opposite of his character. Like he's just such a fun guy.
Oh my god,
It's a bunch of people fucking.
God damn.
these people fucking.
Yeah, you need to be very specific with your questions, Mr. Flag.
I see dicks, vaginas. He's like, oh, hey, I'm gonna report back later, okay? He says, do not go in the orgy. I'm not going to the orgy. I might have to go take a shit or something. I'll be right back. Do not go in the orgy, I swear. Is Peacemaker
One of the people in the orgy.
Is Peacemaker one of the guys in the orgy? They don't even trust him. They don't even trust him. They're like, he's probably going to go in the orgy and start fucking. Yeah, we need to send their agent to watch.
He's probably going to join in the orgy. This is his last chance to get laid.
I mean, he probably has a really good shot right now. He
has a shot.
And that
I literally assumed that he was actually going to join in the orgy with Chris. I thought he was, but no, he's just getting fucked up and blowing off steam and just watching the show.
Asking for trouble.
Oh, he's going back into that dimensional door.
This is just a dream. I don't want to wake up.
Nice song choice.
I actually went through all the songs because James Gunn dropped the playlist that's going to appear in this episode. And I went and I'm like, oh, this is such a good song. And I'm glad this works in this scene. I mean, let me ask you this, guys. If you found a better version of yourselves, House, would you stay in that universe or would you basically be like, I like my universe better?
It all depends on my situation.
I don't know.
I mean, if you're like shit in this world, then I mean, the other world, I'm like, well, you know what?
But then you're going to have to deal with your doppelganger. Then you're going to have to deal with your doppelganger in that reality.
Well, here's the thing: you tie your doppelganger up, and you just feed him like a baby, and just
or just dump him in that universe and let him get stuck there. There you go.
So basically, like that one Smallville episode where the Clarks switch
Ultraman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This guy, he was in Brightburn. He was the dad in Brightburn.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was also in The Office.
I didn't recognize the face. I'm like, what?
Brightburn.
I do remember him in Parenthood.
He's also on The Office.
So good.
I thought Brightburn was all right. I didn't think it was all that good.
It's basically like evil Superman.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's
James Gunn wrote it. James Gunn wrote it. His brother directed it. He
produced the movie. He produced it.
James Gunn also wrote it.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
He said he was going to direct Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and that's why he didn't direct Brightburn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In fact, he was going to go to Comic-Con with it, but then the tweets came out, and he got fired from Guardians.
He named dropped Bloodhaven. That's where Dick Grayson's from.
So this has got to be Keith, right?
This is his older brother that he killed.
Oh yeah, that is his brother. Shit, I forgot. Yeah, this is where he's actually alive in that reality.
I wonder if his brother would have been a white supremacist in that version too.
No, just
we'll
know when we see. We'll find out. Well, they're living in the mansion, and they're superheroes.
This man looks
Still
like what
wife
Kevin
or
James
mom,
looks like now.
You know that? Yeah. So, well, yeah, it's weird. James Gunn was married to Pam from The Office, okay, for years, and then they divorced. Wow. But she was in the show. Her husband in the show is that guy right there, Peacemaker's brother.
Oh yeah, that is Roy.
Yeah. That's probably why he's like, "Hey, you want to be in Brightburn?" Now he's like, "Hey, you want to be in Peacemaker season 2?" Well, I guess I was talking about him being an MSNBC dad. Yeah. Well, before like the show started, I was telling the guys like when we were watching the first season, I was like, I saw his dad's in blue armor. What if he's a racist in Peacemaker's world? But then in the alternate reality, he's a very liberal dad where he's like, son, we have to chill out, okay? You have to be like very politically correct. And we were just like, what if that's like the joke? And then Matt's like, knowing James Gunn, that would be the joke. He's like, he's a racist in this world, but in our world, he's like the opposite of a racist. Like he's just a very, that'd be like funny, but I'm like, I guess not.
James Gunn always gives people a chance to redeem themselves in a lot of his movies. There's always a redemption arc.
Oh yeah.
They're advertising Bud Light a lot in this episode.
Seems like they're overcompensating for a lot.
Because the last season they had Budweiser.
That was low.
And that guy was trying to be in her corner. That guy was in her corner too. He was like, just chill.
She was literally just looking for a fight.
Yeah, That guy was in her corner. He was not
fighting
trying
off
to
some biker gang.
She's pulling his pants down. I don't know why.
Oh,
She literally did it. She was literally looking for a fight on purpose when she entered that bar full of
Yeah.
biker gangs.
I'm surprised she doesn't just pull a pistol and starts killing them.
oh.
I mean, without her going on missions, what the hell is she then? Like, she hasn't without any purpose.
You know, I will say shows like this,
Oh,
shows like Daredevil. I like how seeing that. You know, I hate in in the older superhero films how you see like them punching people. The bad guys go down after one fight. I like in Daredevil how it shows you if you punch them in the face, they don't just go down. You have to
They
keep
get
getting
back up.
I like that because it's realistic.
It's adding more realism of fighting scenes. Because you don't want them to have the protagonist to be totally invincible.
Yeah, I hate that's the one thing I hate.
she
I love the
actually
Dark Knight
lost.
Rises.
Like, you're not. Don't treat it like a fucking Commando Arnold Schwarzenegger where he's all about kicking ass, taking names, and just never have any struggles when they're fighting someone.
There's a shot.
That's
in the Dark
crazy.
Knight
She
Rises.
actually just lost right now.
This is the first time, or maybe she wants to lose on purpose.
She got issues, boy.
And he's like, "Oh my god, my dad rubbed my
Here's a drum in my ear."
He's not
Why
telling
did
me
he
he
do
wishes
that
he
to
said
you?
that his mom
That's
he would have
weird.
snapped my neck or slit my throat whenever I come out of my mother. I'm glad he's actually loves me. I mean, that I like that.
I mean, he's overwhelmed in this conversation that his brother is alive in this reality in the flesh.
Yeah.
That's just really fucks with your head.
I mean, can you imagine though? Can you imagine?
I mean, he accidentally killed his brother as a child in this fight.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that his dad actually loved him.
I mean, if we could go back and see people that died in our past, you would want to, and like you could just have 5 minutes with someone like like my grandfather. If I could have 5 minutes alone just to tell him I love him, I would too. I mean, that's someone that you lost, which ironically Peacemaker killed his brother and his father.
So there's no background on his mom at all.
I know, right? I'm like, you would
Who
think
was
like
the mother?
Yeah, this is why you can't trust Google. It says, according to Google AI, Peacemaker's mother was killed by Vigilante with her husband and children when Vigilante sniped him in the face. And I'm like, it's Peacemaker's mother, not the freaking...
You're still listening to AI, really?
Really, this is why you don't trust AI on Google.
Don't Google shit and look up the AI.
I once Googled who is playing the Thing in the Fantastic Four 2025. I said Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
Crazy. Because their father was a piece of shit in season 1, raising 2 kids.
Yeah.
Now he's a good father, raising 2 good kids, but still there's no wife in either season.
Yeah, that's the one question.
Maybe she died at birth or something. Maybe she died when Peacemaker...
I mean, if they're ever going to touch on it.
Yeah.
They might touch on it. They might do that on purpose. Keep us in the mystery.
Pour some honey on me. It's pour some sugar on me.
Well, this is a different reality, Brian. They change. Sometimes there's a different lyrics to this song.
He has a picture of her.
Oh, there's this doppelganger.
I can explain.
Well, this is gonna get real awkward real fast.
How did they magic star? Holy shit! A throwing star from his fucking helmet.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh my god! What the shit?
Those are like
that's a new one.
Kind of a Hellraiser movie.
Why wouldn't you just like? Why?
He's got a jetpack.
I would have shut the door. I wouldn't have ran in.
Oh god, pounds.
Hey, Peacemaker said he wanted a jetpack,
and he got one.
Intense.
I would try to explain this situation to him. I would say, "I'm you from another dimension. There is a door that leads."
Oh shit!
What did he just press?
He pressed the fucking button from his jetpack.
Oh.
Well, I guess
dropped him the fucking spike.
He's killed his brother, his father, and now himself.
It's almost
kind of a poetic way to go out.
Hey, I could just put the body. I could kill myself in this reality and go to the other reality.
Wow. Shout out to D. Bradley Baker.
That was a crazy way to kick off this episode for the season.
They're still shitting on 30 Seconds to Mars. And just James Gunn like, fuck you, Jared Leto. Just James Gunn going, fuck you to Jared Leto. So, going to ratings. What'd you think of this episode, Matt?
Yeah, this episode really hit a lot of banger on so many notes, so many surprises about showing up in another world with his brother alive in that reality, and his dad actually loved him, and they're actually superheroes, and they're rich in the fucking mansion. I mean, that is just, there's a lot of character growth between Harcourt and Peacemaker, that they're both been blacklisted, and they're looking for set of purpose in their whole life, and they got nothing. I still wish they were to give us a little bit more, but other than that, it was a crazy way to kick off the season.
You got an orgy. I mean, what else do you want?
Well, he wasn't having an orgy; he was just watching the show.
We got the orgy. We are like watching, like, oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9. This is a 9 out of 10 for this episode.
Right. What about you, Blacktastic? What about you?
Man, it's a lot of character development in 45 minutes, And I learned so much. They retcon the DCEU to the DCU like that. Great writing. And I'm just impressed how he pulls me in each time with these characters. They're all broken. They saved the world literally in the very last episode of last season. And this year, they ain't got no jobs. They're struggling. One rather work at a damn shoe store. It's all bad. And John Cena is a hell of an actor, former wrestler. I mean, I see the emotion in his face, his eyes. I was feeling for the guy. I was really feeling for him. He was sitting there with his father and brother, looking at him like, just, is this real? Easy, solid 9, man. I mean, this show is going to be hard to beat. This is DC's best product right now.
What about you, Ryan?
I'm in agreement with everyone. I'm going 9. I'm so excited for what this episode had to offer. I was tempted to go 10, but I'm like, I want to see where they go with some of the things that they have put forward, because like it's a cautious, optimistic 9, and I'll just leave it at that.
I'm gonna go 9 as well. The only thing is, I wish it would have been more funnier. But I think, honestly, I mean, this is just the first episode.
I mean, to be fair, we were talking a lot over this episode, so it was hard to catch some of the jokes.
I mean, there was some funny moments, like when they were at the toys, they're at the, the interview in Peacemaker. And then I thought the orgy was just, like, insane. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's like the picture of Breaking Bad episode meets the boys of Hero Gasm.
Yeah. But, I'm going to go 9 as well. Where can they find you, Ryan?
They can find me on YouTube at RyanCam20. I've been reviewing all of the Naked Gun movies in honor of the Liam Neeson one, and I've been reviewing all the Conjuring movies because we're getting Conjuring 4 September 5th. Conjuring 2 was great. I'm not looking forward to rewatching Conjuring 3, but that review will be up sometime next week, so stay tuned for that. Talking Gotham every Tuesday, and I got big plans coming up for September and October, so stay tuned for all of that.
All right. What about you, fantastic Blacktastic?
Man, I'm going to tell you, Ryan, The Devil Made Me Do It. The intro is the best part of that movie.
It is a piece of shit movie.
It's a bad movie, but Blacktastic's right. That intro is very good.
The intro had me, and then it lost me soon after. Oh, man, I just dropped a video right before we went live about how Hollywood is struggling and how streaming is really taking charge of everything, because they just now going to release K-pop Demon Hunters in theaters for this weekend. They rented out 1,700 theaters, already sold out 1,000 like in the first couple of days. So mainstream media is changing the world, and theaters is coming like the malls, a thing of the past and dissipating. So that was my latest video that I just put out shortly before we went live.
Matt, what do you got coming up?
You can find my YouTube channel at MattY92. I put up my trailer reaction for season 2 of Fallout and my review for Weapons. I will be recording 2 movie reviews that I just did a double feature yesterday. I went to go see Nobody 2 and Freakier Friday, so keep an eye open for that.
Yeah, I just did How to Train Your Dragon review. And yeah, we have these Peacemakers every week. And yeah, I'll be talking Gotham. And so, yeah, just follow us on all the channels. Give these guys some love because could not do it without them. The Small Zero Gang. And Blacktastic, thank you so much for coming on today. I know it was a last minute ask, and I'm glad that we could squeeze you in because I think honestly, and almost didn't have you because it was technical issues, and I'm like, I almost didn't get him. I was like, no, but yeah, I'm glad to have you come on, and thank you so much for joining us. If you can, give these guys some love, and if you can, just remember one thing before we go: it's not a toilet. It's a beacon of freedom.
Sharpton for president, y'all. I'm outie.
Jesse Jackson for VP.